So what if you could make money, like anytime,
Yeah.
from anywhere, even, while you're asleep?
Uh-huh.
It sounds a bit like a dream scenario, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Generating income without worrying about inventory or shipping or even customer support calls.
It really does. But, well, it's actually a very real thing for a lot of people and businesses now.
And that's what we're diving into today, this whole concept.
Exactly. Today's deep dive is all about affiliate marketing. And it's a really powerful strategy. Great for businesses wanting to grow their reach, obviously.
Right.
But maybe even more exciting for individuals looking to, build up some real online income. It's definitely shaking up the digital business world.
Yeah, I was looking at some numbers earlier.
Yeah.
Pretty staggering. U.S. spending on this hit, what, $9.56 billion in 2023?
That's right.
And they think it's heading towards maybe $12 billion by 2025. I mean, does that kind of growth mean it's like a mature industry now? Or is it still kind of wild out there?
That's a good question. I'd say it's maturing, definitely, but it's not slowing down. Not at all. What's really interesting is how fast it keeps changing. And the scale, well, that huge growth means there's still tons of room for new ideas, for new people to jump in. So for you listening, this deep dive, we want it to be a shortcut, really.
Yeah, cut through the noise.
Exactly. Pull out the key stuff, give you some practical insights, things that help you really get what's possible here.
Okay, so to really get how this sleep money thing works, let's break it down. What is affiliate marketing at its absolute core?
Right. So basically, it's a process. An affiliate earns a commission, a slice of the pie, just by marketing someone else's stuff, another person's or a company's products.
You find something you like, you tell people about it.
You promote it, and you get a cut from every sale that comes through you. And the key is these sales are tracked really carefully using special, unique affiliate links.
Okay, those links are crucial then.
Absolutely. Now, the basic idea sounds simple, but the complexity and the opportunity, that's all in how those partnerships work, how they're managed.
Makes sense. So who are the main players involved? You need more than just the affiliate, right?
Oh, definitely. It's a collaboration. You've basically got three essential parties for this to work.
Yeah.
First, there's the seller or product creator. This could be anyone, really a vendor, a merchant, the person who actually made the product, or a retailer.
So like a big company or just one person?
Could be either. Their products might be something physical, like kitchen gadgets, or it could be a service, maybe makeup tutorials online or software.
Right, like maybe an e-commerce store using drop shipping, or even a SaaS company selling software subscriptions.
Exactly those kinds of examples. And what's interesting is the seller doesn't even need to be directly involved in the marketing part themselves. They rely on the affiliates for that.
Gotcha. So number two must be the affiliate.
Yep, the affiliate or publisher. This is the person or the company doing the marketing. Their job is to convince consumers that the seller's product is worth buying.
They're the salesperson, essentially, but maybe more subtle.
Kind of. Often what makes a good affiliate is that they have a really specific audience, like a niche. They know that audience well, so they can promote products those people are actually likely to buy.
Okay, so seller, affiliate. Who's number three?
And the third, absolutely critical party is the consumer.
Right, the person actually buying the thing?
Exactly. They're the ones who click the affiliate links, go to the merchant site, and make the purchase. Without them, nothing happens.
Makes sense.
Now, there's a really important point here about transparency. The Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, is very clear on this. The consumer has to know clearly and obviously that the affiliate is getting paid, getting a commission.
Okay, so they need to disclose that relationship.
Yes, absolutely. It could be a simple statement like, just so you know, the products I'm using in this video were given to me by company X, something like that.
Right. Honesty builds trust.
Totally. And in this game, trust is everything. It's gold.
Okay, so transparency is key for trust. But that makes me wonder, how involved does an affiliate actually need to be with a product to, build that trust properly? I think I heard someone broke this down once. Pat Flynn? Does that sound right?
Yeah, that's a great point. And yes, Pat Flynn, he's a big name in this space. Back in 2009, he laid out three sort of types or categories of affiliate marketing based on that involvement level.
Okay, what are they?
So first, there's what he called unattached. Basically, the affiliate here has zero personal connection to the product or the niche. No expertise, no authority, nothing.
So how do they sell it?
They usually just run pay-per-click ads, PPC campaigns, using their affiliate links and hoping people click and buy.
Sounds a bit impersonal.
It is. The appeal, I guess, is that it doesn't require much commitment. It seems like a quick way in, maybe, but you're not really building relationship.
Right. Okay, what's next?
Next is related. Flynn called this the happy medium. Here, the affiliate might not actually use the product themselves, but they are connected to the audience, the niche.
Okay, like a fashion blogger maybe recommending a clothing brand they haven't worn, but their followers trust their style anyway.
Exactly like that. They've got influence, they've got an audience. So they can drive traffic, but there's a risk, right?
Yeah. What if the product's bad?
Precisely. If they recommend something lousy without trying it, they could lose the trust they've worked hard to build. It's a balancing act.
Okay, makes sense.
And the third type.
The third is involved. This is where the affiliate is really closely connected to the product. They've actually used it. They genuinely believe in it. They trust the quality.
So they speak from experience.
Yes, they have real authority to talk about it because they know it. They use their own personal stories in their marketing, which, as you can imagine, builds much deeper trust.
Right. That sounds like the most authentic approach.
It usually is. It definitely takes more time and effort to build that credibility, that relationship.
Yeah.
But the payoff long-term is often much bigger because that connection is genuine. That totally makes sense. Okay, let's get to the big question then. How do these affiliates actually get paid? It's not always just a cut of the sale, is it? Sounds like the payment structures can vary quite a bit.
You're right. It's definitely not just one way. There are several common payout models. The most standard one is pay per sale.
Okay, the classic commission.
Exactly. The merchant pays the affiliate a percentage of the sale price, but only after the customer actually buys the product using the affiliate's link. Simple. No sale, no pay.
Got it. What else?
Then you have pay per lead. Now, this one's a bit more complex. Here, the affiliate gets paid for generating leads, not necessarily sales.
Leads. Like contact information.
Yeah, basically persuading the consumer to go to the merchant site and do something specific the merchant wants. That could be filling out a contact form, signing up for a free trial, maybe subscribing to a newsletter.
So the affiliate delivers potential customers.
Right. These qualified prospects can be super valuable, even if the actual sale happens later. The merchant pays for that introduction, essentially.
Interesting. Okay, what other ways?
Well, we touched on PPC, pay-per-click, earlier, especially with the unattached types. This model is all about driving traffic.
Just getting eyeballs on the merchant site.
Exactly. The affiliate gets paid based on how many clicks they send over. Now, within PPC, or related to it, you often hear about two key metrics affiliates watch closely.
Okay.
There's CPA, which is cost per acquisition. That tells the merchant what they're paying to get a lead or sale. But for the affiliate, EPC, or earnings per click, is often more important.
Earnings per click, how does that work?
It measures the average amount an affiliate earns for every, say, 100 clicks they send to an offer. It helps affiliates quickly see which programs are actually making the money, regardless of the advertised commission rate, because it reflects how well those clicks are converting.
Ah, so it's a measure of efficiency, really.
Precisely. And one more, which has really grown with apps and software, is pay per install.
Okay, that sounds straightforward.
It mostly is. The affiliate gets paid each time they send a user to the merchant site, and that user installs something, usually a mobile app or a piece of software.
Right, so if the deal is like 10 cents an install and you drive 1,000 installs.
You get $100. Simple as that. Very results focused.
Okay, so quite a few different ways to get paid. It makes sense why people are drawn to this. If you're thinking about becoming an affiliate, what are the biggest attractions? What's the pull?
That's a great question to ask. Well, first off, the big one everyone talks about, passive income.
Right, the make money while you sleep dream.
Exactly. You put in the work up front, creating the content, setting up the campaign, and then it can keep generating income over time. Now, passive doesn't mean zero work ever again.
Well, of course not. It still needs maintaining, probably.
Right, but the initial effort can pay off for a long time. Another huge plus, no customer support.
That was big.
Isn't it? The affiliate's job is just to connect the seller and the buyer. All the headaches, complaints, returns, making sure the customer is happy, that's all on the seller.
So the affiliate gets the commission and kind of walks away.
In terms of customer service, pretty much. But there's a catch. You have to trust the seller to provide a good product and experience. If they don't, it reflects badly on you, the affiliate who recommended them.
Good point. Reputation matters. What else?
Well, the lifestyle appeal is undeniable. The ability to work from home.
The pajama empire.
Exactly. You can launch campaigns, earn money, all from your own space, maybe even, from a beach somewhere, like in the ads.
Is that actually common, do you think? Or is it mostly just disciplined work at a home desk?
It's probably a mix. The freedom's definitely real, but yeah, you need the discipline to make it work, which actually leads to another benefit. It's very cost-effective to start.
Low barrier to entry.
Very low. Think about starting a normal business. You need startup cash, maybe inventory, affiliate marketing. You often just need a website or a social media profile. You don't have to create the product yourself. It's a much quicker way to get started.
That makes sense. And flexible, too, I imagine.
Hugely convenient and flexible. You're basically your own boss, a freelancer. You set your own targets, pick the products you actually care about, work your own hours. No office politics, no bad teams holding you back.
That's good.
And lastly, it's all about performance-based rewards. This really appeals to some people. Unlike a fixed salary, here your income is directly tied to your effort and skill.
So the better you are at it, the more you make. Simple as that.
Pretty much. If you really nail your campaigns and reviews, you see the results directly in your earnings. It's a strong motivator.
Definitely powerful. Okay, so if someone's thinking, all right, I'm interested, where do these connections actually happen? What are the main channels affiliates use to reach people?
Good question. There are several main channels where this plays out. First up, you've got influencers.
Right, the social media stars.
Yeah, people with a big engaged audience. They use Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, blogs, live streams, whatever platform their audience is on, to recommend products. The key for them is making sure the product fits their personal brand.
Authenticity again.
Always. Then you have bloggers. They're often really good at driving actual sales through detailed content.
Like in-depth reviews.
Exactly. They might try a product, write a really comprehensive review comparing it to others, and guide readers towards buying. They get rewarded for that influence and the effort they put into the content.
Okay.
What else? There are also paid search-focused microsites. These are small, very specific websites, often built around a particular product or category.
Like a site just reviewing, say, air fryers.
Precisely. They advertise these sites through search engines or on other related sites. They provide super focused content for people already interested, usually with clear calls to action to buy. It's all about targeting.
Makes sense.
And don't forget the old classic, email lists. Still very effective.
Really? Email still works for this?
Oh, absolutely. Affiliates might use an email list they've already built or build one specifically for promotions. Sending newsletters with affiliate links can be really powerful because it's a direct line to an interested audience. You can personalize offers too. And finally, think about large media websites. These are the big players, sites that get tons and tons of traffic.
Like news sites or big review sites.
Exactly. They'll often use banner ads or weave contextual affiliate links into their articles. Because they have such huge reach and authority, they can drive a lot of sales. Think about Amazon Associates. They're the giant in this space, something like 46% market share of affiliate networks.
Wow.
Yeah. And there are other big networks too, like AvantLink, CJ Affiliate, Share a Sale, Flex Offers. Lots of options. Plus, you can sometimes just reach out directly to companies you like and see if they have their own program or offer special codes.
Right. Go direct to the source. Okay, so lots of channels. If someone listening wants to actually succeed in this, maybe cut through the competition, what are the top tips? What really moved the needle beyond just posting links?
Okay, good question. Let's get practical. First, I'd say, develop micro-niche authority. Don't just have an audience. Become the absolute go-to expert for a really specific, maybe even overlooked corner of a market.
So not just fitness, but maybe kettlebell training for busy moms over 40.
Exactly. That laser focus means you're talking to people who are highly likely to be interested in very specific products. That's where the best conversion rates often are.
Okay. Specialize deeply. What's tip number 2?
Second, make it genuinely personal. We talked about authenticity, but this goes a bit deeper. Don't just pick products you think will sell. Pick stuff you actually use or brands you love. Share your real experiences, the good, the bad, the surprising.
That builds real connection.
It really does. That reliability translates into sales. And on a related note, if you want to collaborate with others, maybe reach out to other bloggers or influencers. There are tools like Contact Out or Voila Norbert that can help find email addresses.
Handy. Okay, third tip.
Third, start doing comparative reviews and analyses. Don't just review one product in isolation. Compare it to its competitors within your niche.
So you become a trusted advisor, not just a promoter.
Exactly. Use your expertise to really break down the pros and cons, help your audience make the best choice for them. Create detailed, well-reasoned content that builds immense trust.
Right. Number 4.
Fourth, use several sources. Adopt an omni-channel approach. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, like just relying on a blog or just Instagram.
Spread the risk, find what works best.
Yeah, test things out. Try a blog, maybe landing pages, dedicated review sites, different social media platforms. See where your specific audience responds best. Promote across channels too.
Smart. Okay, fifth tip.
Fifth, and this is crucial, choose your campaigns very carefully. Research the product, yes, check the demand, but also research the seller.
Why the seller?
Because even if you send them tons of customers, if their checkout process is terrible or their customer service stinks, people won't buy or they won't come back. And look beyond the initial commission. A savvy affiliate looks at the merchant's customer lifetime value. A lower commission up front might actually earn you more long-term if the seller is great at keeping customers and selling them more things over time, potentially giving you recurring commissions.
Thinking long-term profit, not just the first sale.
Exactly. Spend your time on profitable products and trustworthy partners.
Makes total sense.
Mm.
All right, last tip.
Finally, number 6. Stay current with trends. Affiliate marketing changes fast. New platforms pop up, algorithms change, new marketing techniques emerge.
You snooze, you lose.
Pretty much. It's competitive. You need to keep learning, keep adapting to stay ahead and keep those conversion rates. And your income high. Continuous learning is key.
Wow. Okay. So wrapping this up, it seems like affiliate marketing, well, it looks pretty straightforward on the surface, but there's actually a lot of sophistication to it.
There really is. It's this dynamic frontier really showing how things like reviews, blogs, social media, how they can all be turned into real, scalable business opportunities.
So for everyone listening, thinking about all this, what's maybe one final thought?
Well, I'd encourage you to think about what you're already interested in. What are your passions? What do you know a lot about already?
Your existing expertise.
Exactly. Could that curiosity, that knowledge, be the start of your own affiliate niche? Think about how you could use what you already know to connect with an audience, turn passive readers or viewers into active customers.
And maybe boost your own income one click at a time.
Precisely. It's definitely something powerful to consider, isn't it? How your own interests could unlock a whole new way to earn.